My stepkids told me to stay away because mom's new man treats us like royalty. Now they're jobless, estranged, and full of regret. I cut them off and moved on with my life. Hello Reddit talkative here. I never thought I'd reach a point in my life where I'd go completely no contact with the kids I raised like my own. But here I am, at peace, strangely enough, despite the chaos that came before. My name's Darren. I'm 46. I married my ex-wife Leslie when I was 32. She was a single mom with 2 kids from a previous relationship. Liam was 6 and Aubrey was 4 when I came into their lives. Their biological father had split years before. No child support, no phone calls, nothing. They were abandoned, and I loved them like they were mine. I stepped up without question. Late-night feedings, school runs, coaching soccer, attending every recital and parent-teacher conference. I even legally adopted them when Liam was 12 and Aubrey was 10, because they asked me to. They called me Dad, and I thought we were solid. Leslie and I had a decent marriage, not without its bumps. What marriage is, but we worked through it, or so I thought. Around year 11, I started noticing changes. She got secretive with her phone. Started working late, more often. More cold shoulders, more unexplained absences. I asked her if there was someone else, and she swore up and down there wasn't. I wanted to believe her. I was working long hours too, trying to give us financial stability, so maybe I missed the signs. Or maybe I ignored them. Then one weekend, she asked for space. Just 2 days at her sister's place. I said okay, thinking maybe we needed a breather. She never came back. I got the divorce papers 2 weeks later. The cherry on top? She'd been cheating with a guy named Travis, a corporate sales rep who she met during a business trip. Apparently, she'd been seeing him for nearly a year behind my back. But that wasn't the worst part. No, the gut punch came from Liam and Aubrey. They stopped talking to me, blocked my number, left my messages on read. I tried reaching out, begged them to let me explain, tell them that none of this was my decision, that I didn't abandon them. But they were cold. They said Travis was a better role model, that he treated them like royalty, that I was too strict, too boring, too bitter. Aubrey even told me, Mom's finally happy now. You should find your own life. I felt like I was grieving a death. Actually, multiple. The end of my marriage, the betrayal from the woman I trusted, and worst of all, the erasure of my role as their father. 11 years of birthdays, scraped knees, heartbreak talks, college planning, gone. Replaced by a guy who bought them designer sneakers and let them throw parties. I spent 2 years spiraling. Therapy helped, a lot. I found peace, eventually. I met someone new. Jillian, kind, quiet, thoughtful. No drama. She brought calm back into my life. We moved out of the old city and settled in a quieter town. I didn't tell Liam or Aubrey. They made it clear they wanted nothing to do with me, and I wasn't about to beg anymore. I'd like to say that's where it ends, but karma has a way of coming back around. It started with a message from Liam. After 3 years of silence, a single sentence. Can we talk? I ignored it at first. Then came Aubrey. She sent a long message on Facebook saying she was sorry, that things hadn't been what they thought. I didn't respond right away, but curiosity got the best of me. Turns out, their royal treatment was all a mask. Travis was generous at first. Bought them expensive gifts, paid for a Cancun trip, even helped Liam buy a car, but that dried up fast. He didn't invest in them, he bought them. When the novelty wore off, so did his interest. Liam got into trouble, lost his job after Travis pulled strings to get him hired, and then made him the scapegoat for a failed project. Aubrey dropped out of college when Travis convinced her to go full-time on social media, then refused to support her when it didn't take off. And Leslie? She and Travis broke up after he was caught cheating with her best friend. Now she's living in her sister's basement, unemployed, and allegedly working on herself. And suddenly, I was the stable, safe person again. The father they remembered when life was easier. They wanted to meet, talk, reconnect. But here's the part that gutted me, the final crack that split me clean down the middle. When we finally did meet, against my better judgment, I told them how hurt I was, how it broke me that they abandoned me without a word. Liam looked me straight in the eye and said, "We thought you were just temporary, that I was a nice guy, but not real family. They thought Leslie and Travis would be the picture-perfect do-over, that maybe I had just been a placeholder until something better came along." That's when I realized I had been the one trying to make it work, the one holding the house of cards steady, and the second I stopped, it collapsed. And they blamed me for not being permanent, while they were the ones who walked away. So I stood up, told them I wished them healing, but I was done. No more second chances, no more emotional limbo. I left the cafe, got in my car, and drove home to Jillian, to peace, to my new life. and I haven't looked back. They chose who they thought would give them the world. Now they're jobless, estranged, and full of regret. And I finally chose myself.